viewers, Silent Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts episode, which this I am really fucking annoyed about. This isn't the Full Speed or Nothing campaign, or Full Speed Ahead or whatever it was called properly, because the new update that came out wiped the save. Yeah, I had my save wiped. Just going off by cool looks, I want to use this tower just because of the cool look of it. So I'll use that tower. And so, in my previous campaigns, I have tried to make myself a goal. This campaign is no different. My goal? Africa. We are going to try and take over as much of Africa as possible. I bless the rains down in Africa. No, don't know why I just started singing a Toto song, but well, considering the fact that Toto does a song called Africa, 18 knots tops, 20 knot top speed, range maximum because of the location we're actually going to try and get to. Boilers are going to have induced so that we have the maximum engine efficiency available to us, which will give us a boost to our acceleration. Our operational range is boosted, our cruising speed is boosted, Harvey steel, some anti-torpedo, the reason why I'm going with such a long range is that, like I said, we're going to try and take over as much of Africa as we can. Which means for us, we are going to need a long range to account for the fact that at the start we don't have that much in terms of ports. So the main turrets are going to be 11-inch guns because reasons. Gun cotton ballistite, Barbette editions, maybe down to 19 knots. Capped, basic use, standard ratio, advanced hydraulics, enhanced reloading. But also, this campaign is going to be a bit of a challenge run in that I am not allowed to scrap ships. Which means that any ship that leaves our service is leaving it because they have been sunk. Scrapping of any kind is forbidden. So I'm just pointing that out now before I carry on with this. So because we've already had a boost to the range, We can already do it with two funnels. We can do it with two funnels. Yeah, we can get our efficiency with just two funnels. The main belt. 12-inch main belt. Main deck, 2-inch. Turret armor, 12 to 9 will do. 4, 2 there. 3.1s because I love the use of 3.1s. $18 knots. Four, 3.8. One, 1.3. Conning tower, 12-inch. So yeah, conning tower, 12-inch. 11-inch guns. They're not going to cut it, are they? This is where you wish you had crap. Those are the lightest we have. That's the lightest we have, but light shells and reduced complement. Right. That tower I'd love to use, but it's weight. It's weight that can be saved by using that thing instead. But there is a thing called refits in the future that can fix this problem, but for right now, because of the reasoning of our unfortunate issues with weight, Citadel 1. Yep. That's our battleship, the SSL Franz Ferdinand. Our armoured cruiser is going to use the experimental armoured cruiser hull. And this guy, I hopefully don't have to cheap out as much, well, cut down as much on the updates and upgrades. There we go. Now the guns here are going to be of our only Mark III gun available for us right this very moment that I can see. Yeah, our only Mark III main gun. Our only Mark III gun of any sort. should be okay there, and then just a whole bunch of 2-inch guns along there. Shall do nicely. Crew quarters standard. "19 knots is okay. Not 19.1, 19. That's our range increased further. Standard ratio. The Cortez range finding. Picric acid ballastite. You're gonna have the same reduced shell complement of our battleship we just made, but you're gonna have standard size shells though. 5-inch belt, 1.74 and aft, so good. 2-inch forward aft is good. Good. Drop that off a bit. Drop that off a bit. An inch there as well. Drop that off down to 11-inch. Bring that up. Drop that down to 4. Bring that up to 1-inch. Keep those like that. And this thing we didn't have to make any sacrifices for. Okay, light cruiser. This thing makes your range is at the most efficient it can be. Oh, large as it can be. It's this way we make sure our engines could be as efficient as they can be. Three of those on forced brings us a healthy 18,000 mile range at 21 knots. Guns are going to consist of 4-inch. So can I move that back? Can I move that down? No. Yep. 4-inch guns. Balance out the rudder. Harvey steel reinforcements there. This is going to stay a single bottom ship for right now because it's the early light cruisers. It's the early light cruisers and none of the hulls available I'd really want to put a double bottom on as of right now. inch there, 0.5 and an inch there, inch there, 0.5 of an inch there. There we go. Shell set. Going to be an HE spammer. That's a certain. HE spammer and highly explosive. Actually not that highly explosive. I'm surprised. Okay. And then finally, our torpedo boat. Force the boilers. Four engines at 32 knots. 4 engines at 32 knots, yes. There. 3 inch there. 3 inch there. And 3 inches on the wings, there. Three torpedoes of 18-inch size. We like them large. Enhanced. Advanced. Pit trick. Base views, these are going to be fire starters, so that increases your HE damage. Some reinforcement, give you that. Give you that. Give you that. Give you that. I don't want mine sweeping on this thing, which is probably going to be expensive to get on this thing, but in terms of what I have to sacrifice, expensive. These are destroyers anyway, they'll be sacrificed. Yep. Woohoo! We have our fleet of ships. Well, designed. We actually need to then go through the numbers. I don't know whether or not I'm going to do capital ship heavy or light ship heavy, but I don't know. So they're about 10 million a piece. We've got... I'm going to get 8 of those. 198 million left. This one, I'm going to only get 6. Light cruisers, 20. Then the rest go into destroyers. Destroyers, 30. Then we have 7 million left over, which will go into building dock sizes up, increasing our transport cap, and increasing that, and increase that. Start the campaign. And then our finances update, and I can't actually do what I had wanted there. 50% there, and then Our crew recruitment 64. For next turn, Twitch check. We have a viewer, but no chatters. I should mention follower only chat is not on. I should have done that ping again, but oh well. Netherlands has found oil. We have twin torpedo tubes. Suez and loads of places like that open. Gibraltar might be a good place for us to get first, but I don't know yet. But in February, we get enough to bring up our crew training. Multiple expansion. Specialized forging. Mark crew 10-inch. Crew 2-inch. Focus on that. And that, please, because I want our battleships to actually be a bit better in capability than what they are. Act more carefully and do not provoke the French. Explain that a cruiser force is enough. Yep, the better 10-inch guns, better engines in 5 turns, and then we can... About 6 turns, but then I'm focusing on something else as well. Then we can refit the battleships. Persia has signed an agreement with the Americans. Okay. An Ottoman fleet is leaving the Balkans area. Next turn. Mine hunting 2. Arabia assigned a thing with France. Finances, we can fully up that now and begin upping that a bit more. Next turn. torpedo gyroscope. Could it potentially be the time to refit the destroyers first? Potentially. Maybe one more turn though. One superimposed gun, mine detonators. Research, de-research that. Carry on research there. Oh, you gotta be frickin' kidding me! Already? Russia is threatening that they'll declare war on us if we do show a sign that we are to invest a portion of our naval funds to their own industry as a sign of goodwill. 70 million, we don't have that kind of money. 35 million, we don't have that kind of money. Bit of unrest, war, we don't have that option available to us. I don't want to do that option this early. Hello! Yes, this is a different campaign than what you're aware of because, yeah, Save got wiped in the Italian campaign. Right. Gather our forces, we're going to war. Money. Because of Russia. Seeing as we're already going to war with Russia. Multiple expansion steam engines. That's why Russia wants a war with us. We are attacking Serbia from Hungary. Right. I think the tried and true tactic that I found that worked in the full speed or nothing was take Georgia, but... Ah, hello there. Yeah, it's a good game. If you're starting off, I'd recommend doing some of the later years. But then when you get a bit of experience playing the game, you can start in the earlier years. I didn't listen to that advice when I started off. I've never played a campaign past 1930, so save wipes have caused that problem. Rest in peace to the full speed or nothing campaign. But yeah, we're at war. Seems bump the research up and new light cruiser hull. I've got my 3 focus points. Ah! So the Russians have decided that they would invade us. Okay, so the Otto, which is a part of our battleships, then Grass and a whole bunch of other ships have encountered 2 Russian battleships with similar caliber guns to us. Then Destroyers and torpedo boats. Right. Let's fight. You get to use battle cruisers. You get to use battle cruisers. I'm stuck back in the pre-dreadnought era. Calm down, me. Calm down. It's only just an unexplained wiping of a save that's angered you to no end. Yep, the battleship Otto here. Please note the horrible towers are because of weight saving issues. Yeah, that is a typical thing of it takes a while loading. Look at my other campaigns for reference. Yep, our destroyers, if you can call these things destroyers. I think the only destroyer thing about them is the main tower. Oh, they're pitching. Yep. Typical destroyer. The most annoying thing, with the goal of the campaign and everything, the first people we go to war with don't even have any African colonies. And as you weren't here for the start, the goal of this campaign is to me as Austria-Hungary to control as much of Africa as possible. By any means necessary. Any and all means necessary. There go the destroyers right into the light cruisers. Why are you turning like that? You're supposed to be heading towards the enemy. Don't you dare hit the Otto! Poor Otto. Poor Otto can't get a break from being attacked by friendlies. And, right. You guys turn off your torpedoes and didn't we already just get hit against someone? Oh yeah, the Russian battleships with the French tumble-home hull design and the unbelievably long stern. Okay, what's your cruising speed? 17.9, so reduce down 16 knots. Make sure that you are actually competent in this gunfight. I want you to win this gunfight. Sooner or later, you'll be human, woman, hater. It's inevitable. And to become one, you gotta really love to hate them. He-man, woman, hater. Okay, destroyers, full speed, get away, get away. Full speed retreat. We tried. Right, you guys with your Mark III guns and everything, focus all weaponry towards the back. Well, one of you's got Mark III guns, the other doesn't, unfortunately. The Russians, thankfully, don't have Mark III on their battleships. My armoured cruiser, though, it has Mark III 9-inch guns as its main battery guns. Oh, bother. Double bomber. Bothersome! Bothersome. Yeah, the Russians. What can I say? They're bastards. That's my armoured cruiser. That's one of my 4 armoured cruisers, you bastards. Set 'em afire! Set 'em afire! We got HE pretty much everywhere on this thing. You guys focus on him over there. Oh god, it's another destroyer. Oh god, And I am just having this song by a band called Extreme stuck in my head, called He-Man Woman Hater. Which actually starts off Flight of the Wounded Bumblebee, which is an instrumental piece written by quite an underrated guitarist. And I'm mentioning music stuff in a warships thing. That's great on keeping with topic, right? Yes! Yeah! Congratulations to the light cruisers, everyone! They have successfully sunk a battleship. It's official now, the light cruisers are better than the damned armoured cruisers. The armoured cruisers are down kind, can't you see? Seems my battleship is as well. But right now my light cruisers have their own problems to defend themselves from. Good, this sinking. I've made some pretty decent light cruisers, believe it or not. Yeah, set fires, kill them. I didn't know a 0.6 inch armor belt could block an 11 inch shell. Might have been from the angle it hit as well, that it could have blocked. Nope, nope, didn't block the shells. Didn't block the shells. Let's cruise the speed, by the way. We can sink the battleship by fire. That would be thank you thing. But we've lost part of our fire starter ability. But we are still firing.
ships that can do it, go back up to your maximum speed, please. Main shells, high explosives as well, please. Everyone in the fleet is loading high explosives. Our light cruiser there is recovering. Probably not going to recover enough to sort its list out, but it's recovering enough that it won't immediately sink on us. Well, at least there's some sort of historical accuracy. Russia hates us after we have started invading Serbia. Right, smokescreen time. Attention all crew members, this is your favourite time of the battle. The time where smoking is allowed at your post. Yes, this is a one-time offer to ruin your lungs. Take it while you can. No. Well, mine aren't really that much armoured. They're armoured enough. Oh no. Break contact, break contact. Overpen, that was somewhere. They're dead in their tracks. They're dead in their tracks. Keep firing. Keep firing. Otto. Hey Otto. Move in. Are they dead in their tracks? Basically dead in their tracks. Here's the thing as well though, I'm actually going to have to go through the repair of these ships because, as I mentioned while designing, this campaign, no ships are to be scrapped. Scrapping a ship is like killing a man. And so if any ship ends up scrapped, then I immediately get fired and arrested. We're playing cat and mouse with him right now. He's trying to get away. Twitch chat, this is up to you now, which I have pause by exiting the game. So then you have the decision. Do I let this guy go? Do I just turn tail and let him go? Or do I try with all efforts to sink him? This is in your hands, Twitch chat, and so you could potentially save my fleet, you could potentially doom my fleet to oblivion. So, what's your decision, Twitch? And remember, follower only chat is disabled, so you can, if you're not following me, chat. Right, I think I know what option to choose. The runaway option, or... Yeah, seeing as Twitch isn't giving me any reply. Run away! Run away! Run away! Which, that's what the emote I put in chat is, by the way, from the Brother Monroe server. Well, Twitch, I mean. Which was, I believe, made by Inquisitor of Fives. But yeah, run away! Run away, let him live, let him live. Because Twitch chat did not give me a decision, did not make their mind up on whether or not we should kill him, we're letting him live. End battle. Still a victory, just. We lost more crew, they lost more ships. And their battleship is going to be repairing for God knows how long. Ours is as well, but we at least did more harm to them than they did to us. So, positives. Positives, there's a few. Alright, click to continue. Greece has signed something with Japan. Okay. Advancement there has gone to nothing. Advancement there has gone to nothing. Okay, policies. Who? Britain haters? Britain's on Russia's side? In this reality they are. Right. Germany lovers. Japan lovers. France haters. Britain and France. I want to improve relations with both of them, so let's start with the British Empire first because they're the more threatening of the two. So yeah, Otto's out for 2 turns, Bosnia 3 turns, and the G7. Only the Bosnia is needed repairs. That is a bug I'm not going to complain about. Because if it has me needing to do less ship repairs, then yeah. Right. Right.
So yeah, next turn to October. To October, hopefully Red October, because then the Russians would have a revolution and the government would be more likely to be on our side of stuff and withdraw from that. Venezuela, I mean, not for. Efforts to improve with Britain have failed. Let's see if our efforts with France work. We have reached out to France through diplomatic channels. We want to improve our relationships with them. Because we fear that if anyone else gets into the war, we're doomed. Denmark has signed an agreement with us. Yes, you will get a destroyer. Policies. British Empire. Improve relations. If you won't let me improve relations, then I don't have any other words for you guys. Okay, battle. Battle, let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, so another one of my battleships, this time the Conference Rudolph. I'm just going to refer to it as that because I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that name after how horrible the pronunciations were from last time. Yeah, our unarmed transports are going to be screened by the destroyers, while our battleship charges the lines. Charge and attack, going to hell and back. Have you done a heavy cruiser with 11-inch guns, 42 knots of speed, and an additional 9-inch armor belt, 4-inch fore and aft, 6-inch main deck, and then I forgot what the deck extendeds were and stuff, but yeah. Tick all those boxes, then you've actually got a beast of an armored heavy cruiser, I mean. And I should mention that was with 1920s tech. Slow down a bit, slow down a bit. Secondary guns, shoot that guy there, please. Main guns, you can carry on shooting over there, please. Conference Rudolph is doing well, all things considered. Hurry up on that reload, please.
Hurry up that reload. Right. Sharp turn on their course. No, actually, just carry on this course. Ammo debt! Wow! Well done us. Here's the thing though, these things don't really do as much damage as they should do because they're running light shells because of me having to design them. Really. You have to make sure their design fit within. Oh no you don't, you're not heading towards my transports. Wait no, my transports are well over there. Well, didn't matter anyway. They're gone. They're gone. Okay. Advancements there. Oh no, 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 no. That advancement is actually going ahead well. Frick! Britain, I beg of you, please hear our prayers of improved relations. I beg of you. I beg of you, please answer our prayers and accept our improved relations. Attempts. Okay, Britain isn't listening. Let's try again with the French, see if they would listen. Hope they do, because if they do, then I've got less to worry about. Less to worry about, less to panic. Belt.
No. No. Yes! France has finally listened to the improvement of relations, although because of the how bad it went down, it only affected 3, but still, our relations are improving. There's hope for us yet. I'm not gonna fight this one. There's hope for less war yet. Just if I can get both of them off negative, outside the negative 80s, then I'm fine. But I don't want a war with France or Britain. Yet. Because I've got my hands full with the Russians. If I then have to also fight Britain and France alongside them, I would be blockaded. I'd be blockaded. My ships would always be in repairs and my dockyards would be overwhelmed, and then he would go into a vicious cycle that eventually means that all my ships are in repairs or sunk. And no new ships can come off the lines to replace them. And I die, essentially. Ah! Hello there, Renegade Marine. Netherlands have discovered more oil. Denmark, we won't give you any more destroyers right now. At least the Russian advancement isn't going that much. Okay, try and improve relations with France again. Dreadnought in 3 turns. Dreadnought in 3 turns, then I can... Yeah, regardless of whether or not I change that, it's 3 turns, so... February into March. At least France is willing to improve relations. Interesting indeed. Small armoured cruiser, Egypt. France is indeed listening to us, and thank the heavens, thank the heavens, thank the heavens, thank the heavens. Russia invading us has been held back because they have... because the Ukrainians are taking their independence. Many years earlier than historically accurate, but I'm not complaining. Okay, Denmark, you get another destroyer. Relationship improvements with France is going ahead well. April goes into May, and with that brings us dreadnoughts, anti-submarine, anti-submarine, us again trying to improve relations with Britain. Dockyards being built out further. I'm going to focus on armor quality for right now. Hull protection stuff is okay. Yep. Right. So, we can get a new battleship. We are going to get a new battleship because we can build it. That actually isn't much improvements, just the same thing basically, so. And then medium barbette there. I said medium barbette there. And then centerline guns are going to be 12s. ABX 12s, that is. Four funnels. Four funnels at 22 knots. On force boiler. Brings us the speed we want there. 5-inch secondaries. On both decks of the ship. Casemate deck and the main deck. Right, yeah. We're overweight, we're aft weighted. Okay. We're gonna have to move some the 5. I've been placing 4-inch there. Should have been 5-inch twin 5s I was placing.
only do 2 twin 5s on the top there. So increases our fuel efficiency, it reduces our weight. Oh god. Okay. I had battleships that could do 30 knots, but then save wipes happened, and now look. Now look at me. I'm only starting off in dreadnoughts again, and it's not pretty. "21 knots. Remove those. Haven't even got everything armor-wise set up. Okay. 12s is the main caliber gun right now. Do I reduce? Do I reduce? Ah. I think it was something with the update Renegade Marine. But then my Soviet campaign, which I have done nothing on since starting, that one did not lose its progress on at all. 20 knots. 20 knots. Cat's ballistic. Soft cat, well, base fuse, standard ratio. Gun cotton ballastite. I need to lose 2,000 tons somewhere. Can I make this citadel shorter? I can't, no. How about removal of casemates? That's not gonna do much. Zero. Yeah, removal of casemates didn't do much. Downgrading of casemates to cores probably won't do much either. Reduction of beam. That reduces the probable amount of engine I'll need, which it does indeed, so if I bunch the engines in closer, I can then move this back this back. And then this back a bit. Reduce the citadel size. Reduce the citadel entirely. Forward. That forward. Move that back. I think putting that funnel back in there is a good thing, but it just needs to be moved a fraction back there. And then, okay, we got, hold on a second, we could do this with 2 funnels. We won't have as much efficiency as I want, but that can be changed when we get oil. Twin funnels, level, it works. Somehow. That's our dreadnought. That is our dreadnought. And we're the first nation to get dreadnoughts. Hull-wise, at least, we're the first nation to get dreadnoughts. That I've just realised. We're the first nation to get dreadnoughts. Yes! Something's going well. I did sort the angle issue out. Admittedly, light for a dreadnought, but does the job. It's got everything we need for a dreadnought. It's got... Hell, it's had more armour than the Vittorio Venetos did when they were first designed. You know, the first Italian dreadnoughts. Right, put 4 of those on the shipyards. Never mind. Ow. Damn it. That's that's where a caveat in the rules I have rears itself up. I'm not allowed to scrap ships. I'm not allowed to scrap ships, so I'm going to have to keep with that. You're 37,000 tons. Yeah, you don't actually, you don't actually need your dreadnoughts to be that big to be effective. Bigger is not always better. And I'm just thinking, what if my bandmates were here, they would start laughing immediately. Failure to improve relations with Britain again. Okay. France, wherever you are on this list. Down there. Okay. Still above us, though. Look. At least we're not the smallest GDP. Yeah, not the smallest. And we're still growing on the GDP as well, so... Yeah, our invasion of Serbia failed. Boo-hoo. Oh yeah, and also because you're USA, your battleships all come out overweight. No offense to any American viewers intended, but I'm just following stereotypes.
give some to the social funds as well. We're at war with the Soviet Union now. Relations with France go up. That is good. Policies. Can we now improve relations with Britain, considering the fact that that Russia has now turned to the Soviet Union in Red July? A light cruiser and a light cruiser. Not worth it in this era. Medium damage both sides. Ukraine has gained independence. Right, so next turn. Shipyard size is still 19,000 tons right now. Once that goes up, I think our capacity in shipbuilding will also go up because that's a thing that happens. One thing I'm thinking I might do is reinstall World of Warships at some point. Wait, no, actually. No, I've got something better. What? Twitch chat, I have a question to ask. Would any of you be willing in the future to watch me play through Skyrim Anniversary Edition? Because recently got it because purchasing Anniversary Edition Skyrim with DLC and Fallout 4 was cheaper than just getting Skyrim Anniversary Edition on its own. It would obviously have to start like tomorrow or, well, actually it'd depend on install time because I haven't even got it installed yet. Like, some point next week, if install time works, I will probably start a Skyrim playthrough. So that would mean there'll be 3 active series on my YouTube and Twitch. Can we withdraw? Yes, please. No, I cannot build any more ships right now. Don't you understand? We're over capacity! And we cannot, fix that. Overcapacity-ness. Yet. Oh, there's a Soviet fleet in the Adriatic. Policies. Britain, yeah, we've already done our improved relations that we can do and it failed miserably again. France, improve relations. August goes to September. Building new ships. Well, speaking of changing guitar strings, I need to change guitar strings on one of my guitars. As I just saw come up in my recommended for some reason a video on how to change guitar strings when I've known for years how to change guitar strings. And it's probably going to be like the quickest way to get to guitar strings, then it's probably going to be something like, get locking tuners, bruh, and then video ends or something. It's one of these loading screens. Well, we know the drill. One of the drills, I should say. Shouts and healing magic. For Skyrim, what I wanted to do for ages, but have never really got around to do so before I lost access to the only way I had to play Skyrim with DLC beforehand, was crossbow only playthrough. That's probably something I will try and do at some point. Like, you know, one of those challenge videos where you can only use one weapon and me will be a crossbow, but that I'm gonna wait until I'm familiar with it on PC, because I've played Skyrim loads of times, but when I install it on my PC, it will be the first time that I ever play it on a PC. So, yeah, that'd be fun. Okay, Battle to fight. Battleship Friedrich against the Russian battleship again. One of the Gazelle battleships is one of my viewers here have mentioned. I could mod it, but then again, I could just make my way over to where the Dawn Guard are from the start, but how much gold would I actually need to get to Riften via carriage? Something like nearly I would say roughly around 100 gold for you to get to Riften, and then from Riften it's walking over to the Dawn Guards, and then once I get the crossbow, I'm then going to have to make sure that I have a way of getting ammo for it. Right. I know how these destroyers act. You are turning away. Ah! This light cruiser's back! This is the light cruiser that led the charge last time. Well, for part of the time, led the charge last time against the battleships because of the lead ship taking damage. Interesting, but seeing as the Steam account, though, is shared through my entire family, I don't think they would appreciate the Skyrim being modded. Don't you... Stupid D11. Yeah, AI yourself towards the targets, AI yourself towards the targets, AI yourself towards the targets. All ahead 10 times. Let's go. Going off the Who Shot First rule, we have rights to sink them. We have the legal right to sink them now through the who shot first rule. Both of you go and focus on the battleship. No light cruisers, turn. Turn heavy. Turn hard. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. Three deck. How is the Silverborg doing so much damage to a light cruiser? How did you just block 11-inch? Silence is not happy, if you can tell. Yeah, there goes both the destroyers. Yeah, they just took a torpedo. A few. So. And they're still going. Only came outside to watch the night fall in the rain. Ah. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. No, this, like, cruiser's crew are national heroes. This, like, cruiser crew are national heroes. They've got to escape. They've got to escape. You're national heroes. Get out of here. Oh no! Hold on a second. Before anything else happens, I need to do something in Twitch chat. There we go. Yeah! No, they weren't scrapped. They were sunk in combat. This ship cannot sink! It better not sink! They're national heroes! Don't sink! I beg of you, don't sink! Wait, they're surviving! They're disarmed, but they're surviving. They're staying alive! Staying alive! No. Bad time for a song reference. Bad time for a song reference, and no way am I vocally good enough to sing Staying Alive. The Bee Gees are just too great for me to vocally ruin their songs. Says the person who, is still waiting to release a cover of a Duran Duran song that's ruining the vocals on that one. Right, our only surviving ships can now just entirely focus, well, only surviving ship that can fight, can entirely focus on the enemy battleship while it's not being burned to crisps. Well, at least the crew filled with national heroes are still up. Although most of the engineering... Well, no, actually, it would be most of the gunnery crew. Most of the gunnery crew are
admittedly. Okay, what is the cruise speed? 11 knots. Go down to our cruise speed. Increase our accuracy. Oh, it blocked a few hits. Well, I can say this. This cruiser here is the second time ever I have seen a ship survive massive flash firement. The turrets got fired. The turrets did a horrible job and they got fired. Yeah, we'll call it that. The turrets did a horrible job and they got fired. We fired them. They didn't quit, they got fired. Actually, for once, a guitar of mine that's in tune. Oh no, the battleship's... With 3 to its current damage, I would much prefer her being sunk than brought back home. Right. Anger your bow into him. Yep, there goes the Friedrich. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Please run away. Your surviving crew are national heroes. You need to survive. Like, this crew here are national heroes. They cannot go down that easily. The other guys did, but those guys, yeah, they will survive a bit longer. And that is me attempting to play a song of what is essentially if ABBA was heavy metal. Yes, I consider Ghost or Ghost BC, however the hell you refer the group, as metal. The Canadians have gone on the Soviet side. Well, at least we're improving relations with France. Can we improve with Britain, please? I am hating the no scrapping ship rule right now, but... "15 years straight of battles. 2 years of rest and now back to war. Well done. A prehistoric dinosaur. In terms of remembering specific ships, I'm referring back to the Chikai I had back in the old days. Back in the old days where it was still just no minor nations. Loading screens took 7 years. They still do to some extent today. I'm not doing another massive battle like that. Victory. Okay. Although we lost more of our armoured cruisers. Finally! Britain are like, you know what, actually? We do need to improve relations with them. Krupp 1 armour very shortly. Policies, yeah, we're fine. Hey Russia, do you want a peace treaty yet? I could give you one. Japan get Krupp before us. The bastards. Right, withdraw from that. Argentina has signed something with Britain. No, we cannot do that. I'm sorry. Austro-French relations, as soon as there's one more improvement of relations that actually works, will be okay enough that we do not have to worry about the French and their wanting war with us. I'm thinking I should at some point start on the wings of my Corsair model that I'm building right now. It's like the Texas. Actually, no, the ship that won't die is Laffy. That's the ship that would not die, is Laffy. Texas, it's just pure luck that she didn't get scrapped because of her obsolescence before World War II. And then it was just pure luck that after World War II she stayed around long enough to have someone have the idea that, well, someone in Texas had the idea of, I know, we should turn the ship named after our state into a museum ship. I'm not going to fight that. There's the peace treaty option there. No. Nope, no peace treaty offerings yet. Our ship weight we can build up to is increased, as well as should have done from that our capacity. Building new ships. So what, do you think Laffy was high on drugs for basically their entire life? That's basically what Keith Richards was. High on drugs his entire life. Well, only way to explain how Lappy survived countless amounts of kamikazes, a few nuclear tests. If I remember correctly, didn't she also receive damage during her time when she was in the Atlantic before she was moved over to the Pacific? And then when she tried to sink herself, essentially, with all like the rust holes and everything that she had in her, I believe in the early 2010s, then after repairs that were done, there hasn't been any major thing with Lappy in terms of her being sinking or anything, or damage-wise since, to my knowledge. No, I couldn't get it. Normally when you shake a guitar enough, you can get the effect of, if you're using a trem system, that's how most guitarists blitz through doing Guns of Brixton without a trem system, or at least how I do. You see, he feels like heaven, born under the Brixton sun. Skills cause surviving at the end of the holiday tunnel. You know it means no mercy. They caught him with a gun. No need for the glamour higher. Goodbye, the Brixton sun. You can crush us, you can bruise us, but you'll have to answer to the Guns of Brixton. The Clash, they're a good band. Oh, food. I've just realised I feel hungry myself. Well, this is a loading screen, so be back momentarily, viewers. When they kick at your front door, how you gonna come? With your hands on your head or on the trigger of your gun? When the law break in, how you gonna go? Shot down on the pavement or waiting in death row? Right. Repairing. Hating I can't scrap. Next turn. Question, viewers. If some ships suddenly disappear off camera, would that count as me, scrapping the ship? No, I'm not going to use that workaround of, you didn't see it, it didn't happen. I'll agree to the exchange of prisoners of war. No, I'm not doing this one. I need food. Food and more food. I need to eat food.
Yeah, research, defocus that. Focus on that, and that. Good job. We got twin torpedo tubes before Germany. Nice. One of these loading screens again. Well, you all know the drill. Yeah, self-scrapping. Oh god. This isn't good. I've lost everything that was put in chat before this moment. But no, I said I wasn't going to scrap any ships. I'm going to stand by that statement. For as long as I can. Ah yes, Aurora. The Russian version of Victory and Constitution. Basically the old outdated warship you only keep around because of sentimental reasons. Turn, 2 turns. Alright. Next turn.
2 battles. There's a withdraw option. I'm taking it. Failure. As I'm still eating. Oh, we got rid of that pesky destroyer that got away last time. Positives, positives. Could someone post something in chat quickly? Because I don't know whether or not my chat is actually updating on Ascend or not. We may have a problem. Let me check my phone, see if Twitch is working there. There we go, I can see chat and Twitch there. Right, go on these ships. Loading screen. You know what, this is going to be the end of the stream, viewers. Hope you enjoyed. Silent service, going silent.